MSC Cruise Lines has received a pretty hefty fine, and the Conditional Sail Order, set to expire in less than 2 weeks. What's going to happen with that? And we're going to get into it right after this. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's video. Alright, so we got to think back here just a little bit in time, back to June 2nd, 2019. Because that is when the MSC Opera suffered a steering failure problem while docking in the port of Venice and collided with Uniworld's River cruise ship. At the time that it happened, there was some video that had been released where you could actually see the cruise ship did strike the back of the river boat. Well, a ruling has been handed down by the High Court of England, and MSC is going to be required to pay $2.7 million to Uniworld Cruising for that incident. And now on to the big question, and that is going to be the Conditional Sail Order. Now, the Conditional Sail Order is set to expire on October the 31st. So here in just a little under 2 weeks, it will expire if nothing else changes. Now, we have not yet heard from the CDC whether they intend to let it expire or whether they intend to extend it. So we are still waiting to hear from the CDC. But here's a couple thoughts, at least that I have, concerning this particular matter. Now, these are just educated guesses on my part. I do kind of expect that the CDC will extend the Conditional Sail Order for, I would say, at least 60 more days, just till the end of this year. But like I said, that is purely just a guess. But the real question is even if the Conditional Sail Order was to expire in less than 2 weeks, would it really change anything with the cruise lines? Yes, we could see some changes to the masking policy. That's one of the last items that the CDC recommended to cruise ships. But if we are talking about cruise ships and their requirements for vaccines, I don't think that's even going to change, even if the Conditional Sail Order went away in less than 2 weeks. There are too many islands and destinations out in the Caribbean that are currently requiring all cruise passengers to be fully vaccinated. So I think even if the cruise ships wanted to stop following the Conditional Sail Order altogether and go back to the way cruising used to be prior to the pandemic, you're just not going to be able to do so. It's not realistic with too many ports requiring passengers to be fully vaccinated. I mean, even in Florida, where Florida won the lawsuit and the cruise ships in Florida did not have to follow the Conditional Sail Order, they all volunteered to follow it anyway. So I don't really think it honestly matters that if the Conditional Sail Order expires in 2 weeks or doesn't expire in 2 weeks. I really don't think there's going to be much change in the way that cruise ships currently operate and do business. Carnival Corporation has already announced that for 3 of its brands, Carnival Cruise Lines, Princess Cruise Lines, and Holland America Cruise Lines, well, they have already extended their current health and safety protocols into January and February of next year. So they're not even waiting to see what's going to happen with the Conditional Sail Order. They are already just saying, hey, we're going to continue doing what we're doing. And like we see with a lot of the cruise lines out there, once one of the big ones start to do it, usually the others follow right along behind, and they pretty much all do about the same thing. But let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think the Conditional Sail Order will be extended, or do you think it'll go away? And if it goes away, do you think the cruise lines will make any changes to their current health and safety protocols? Alright, I hope you have enjoyed today's cruise news video. If you have, do me a favor. Let's give it a thumbs up. Have yourselves a great day, and we will see you out on the high seas.